Yeah, Adam, how have you found the preparation for Adelaide? What are you expecting from them this weekend?
Adelaide's a talented team. They play a lot of rotations, a lot of movements. Probably more aligned to the Newcastle type of style of play, looking to attack. So looking forward to a very difficult game, but something that the boys are excited about.
They, you kind of alluded to it there. They like to build up through midfield. They've got a lot of young, talented midfielders, and they do in some respects have a bit of a similar structure to Newcastle. Are you, have you assessed how you guys went against Newcastle as part of the preparation for this game?
Not really. We've evolved a lot since then. So each game's different. Each problems are different. They have some similar movements to Sydney FC, which I felt like we nullified. So be new challenges. Sydney FC changed what they did. So I expect Adelaide could do something similar, but we'll see.
Have you got the scan results from Adam Taggart and Jaden Kaczarski?
Yes, Tags looks like he's probably going to be out for another week, which is good news. Well, it's not good news, but it's good news. And JK's probably 2 to 3 weeks. Again, it's not the worst, but it's still not good.
How do you, look to replace them in the aggregate? They bring a lot of quality. In some respects, what they do is quite hard to replace because of the nature of their movement. And Tags is, his link-up game is very underrated. How do you go about replacing some of what they bring to the table?
We don't really have any choice but to replace them. So someone has to step up and take that opportunity, and that's been the message this week. Who wants to take that step up and show us what they got?
Do you expect that Tom Lawrence could maybe push a bit further forward?
He could, and then again, someone else will have to fill that void. So we'll look to make a decision on that probably after tomorrow's training.
There have been a few soft tissue injuries in recent week. Have you and the medical staff, S&C physios, kind of been able to pinpoint why that might be happening? Is it just this time of the season or anything?
I think every team's had injuries and critical ones. Like Sydney FC had Joe Lolly out and Ocon, so we're in the same position as most teams in terms of injuries. So we will look at ourselves and see how we can improve, and that's what we'll do.
There has been, you guys have trained at a few different training pitches. You've trained at Mirrabooka, Yokai, the different surface at Sam Kerr Football Centre. Do you think the different chopping and changes of the surfaces has had any impact at all?
No.
You've also mentioned when you took over, when you stepped into the caretaker role, you felt there needed to be a bit more intensity in the team, but maybe fitness levels were not what they should be. Do you feel like the added intensity coupled with the match minutes has also kind of had an impact at all?
It's had an impact in terms of the style of play we're playing, clearly, because we're dominating teams now and we're playing more of the game in their half. Obviously, when you increase intensity, the majority of the group has stepped it up. Yes, we've had a couple small injuries, but that's part of football. There's multiple factors, and if anyone was in the industry that knows exactly why things happen, they'd be a very rich man.
You were confirmed for being permanent coach earlier this week. Does that bring additional pressure going into the match this weekend, more expectation?
No, pressure's pressure. Expectations high from myself anyway. We want to win. We want to play a brand of football that helps us win. So in terms of my position and the team's position, we've been playing with our mindset that nothing's going to hold us back and we keep pushing forward.
Are you very open to feedback systems coming in from outside, media, fan response and that sort of thing, or do you sort of keep yourself quite in your own head?
I don't have social, so I literally don't have time for worrying about externals. My main objective is to prepare the team and making sure that they're enjoying themselves and making sure that they have a clear idea of how we're going to play.
Were there specific lessons that you're taking from the last match into this weekend, or is it really just every team is such a different fish?
Every team is different. We will take learnings on our own performance, how we can improve in the final third. We had a lot of box entries. Now we have to increase our quality in those actions, and then if we can increase our quality in those actions, we not only dominate but we destroy teams.
With Adelaide coming off a few losses in a row, are there any risks of players maybe underestimating them? Is that something that you kind of address in the lead up?
We don't focus on, we focus probably 80% on us and 20% on Adelaide, so it's not been something that's been mentioned.
All good?
Awesome, thank you.
Cheers, Adam.